Hi guys, thanks for clicking play. Welcome to episode 19 of Bringing Back Brum. Today it is the end of season review, so we're going to look at everything that's happened in the season that was 2017-2018. Run the intro. Now, with any video like this, it's going to be a bit information heavy, so let's get straight into it. James Wilson finished as the top goal scorer in the championship with 26 goals in 35 appearances, beating Lewis Graben and Pierre-Miguel Lesogo into second and third respectively. We have also got some good news with James Wilson. We have asked Manchester United if they will allow him to stay on loan until the end of the 2019 season. He was a big part of the team this year, so I thought that only right that we ask for an extension. As it proves here, he was named in the Championship Team of the Year. Predominantly Middlesbrough players. All of 4 of them are from Middlesbrough, 2 from Preston, 1 from Barnsley, Adam Hamill, and of course our man James Wilson. And it's not only there where James did fairly well. He won the Fans Player of the Year, 70%. So he walked it, pretty much. Michael Kieftenbell was second with 12%. Maxine Collin was in third with 10%. He also won Goal of the Season, the goal on the last day of the season, which I believe was probably the goal where he ran straight through and shot. It was a superb finish and a superb solo goal from James Wilson. And he also won the Young Player of the Year award as well. I might as well refer to the opening section. This is the James Wilson section of the video. Obviously, you know he was top goal scorer with 27 goals overall. Highest average rating as well of 7.17. Che Adams with the most assists, 10. Kieftenbell had the best parting completion rate with 85%. James Wilson won most of the man of the matches with 5. Kieftenbell and Maxine Collin with 12 yellow cards apiece. Only the 2 reds for us throughout the season, David Davis and Chequin and Doy. And the season reviews. So we had the expectation of finishing in the top half, and obviously we finished in the last playoff spot. It was a feel-good story of the season. Just sad that it didn't finish the way we wanted it to. So we lost in the 5th round of the FA Cup to Bristol City. Lost in the first round to Cambridge United, probably the low point of the season. We are going to look to try and improve that next year in the Carabao Cup. Maybe took it a little bit too lax. Start of the season, weren't quite sure on all the players. So yeah, but we'll definitely try and do better next year. The league position is quite interesting throughout the year. So obviously we had a rough start. We had a very rough start. And I thought, oh my God, what have I got myself into here? But gradually, after Christmas especially, we got ourselves together, we got our shit together, basically, and we weren't outside the top 8 or 9 for the last 3 months of the year, so fully deserved to finish in that playoff place, in my opinion. Match of the season with a 4-1 win over Barnsley. I don't quite remember it, but yeah, okay. Low point of the season was losing 3-0 to Sunderland. Sunderland, who didn't get promoted, obviously Fulham beat them in the playoff semi-final. Average attendance 21,168, 70% full, St Andrews. Hopefully that will improve next season after a good season this one. And we used a total of 30 players, which was the joint 4th highest in the championship. Now, you know me, I do like a good injury table. So this is the medical centre season summary. So Jota spent the most time in the medical centre, 29%. And he's going to miss quite a lot the start of next season. Probably maybe September time he'll be fit enough to start and play, but he's definitely going to miss pre-season, so he's going to miss out on quite a lot. Majoma missed a part of the season as well. He missed 3 months, as did Craig Gardner. Lukas Jutkovic missed 2 months. Jake Weaver, the backup keeper, missed 2 months. James Wilson's missed 7 weeks. Imagine if he hadn't. Imagine if he'd been available for all that time, how many goals he would have scored. Sam Gallagher was missing for 5 weeks. Jonathan Grounds were missing for 5 weeks. Left back is somewhere we do need to look. But overall, we didn't do too bad with the injuries. There was only a few people out at a time. Maximum probably about 5 in one go. Now, I thought it was worth looking at who's coming up from League One, who's coming down from the Premier League. So let's start with League One. So Blackburn are the champions of League One, bouncing back at the first attempt back into the Championship. Charlton are joining us back in the Championship as well. Good to see them back. And Wigan also are bouncing back to the Championship at the first attempt. So 2 out of the 3 teams who were relegated last season from the Championship are back with us again. Now, as I can't get them all in one screen, I've had to do a screenshot of each individual club, so bear with me. So Swansea finished bottom of the Premier League, have a new manager in Javier Aguirre. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't think I am. So yeah, they finished bottom of the Premier League last season. Let's see who finished above them. Just above them were Brighton and Hove Albion, down at the first attempt, unfortunately for Brighton. Andre Villas-Boas is now the manager. Chris Hughton obviously has gone during the season. So Brighton, they'll be equipped for the Championship in fairness. They've got a few players that they bought in with their Premier League season, but most of their players that they had are the ones that got them into the Premier League last season. So that will be an interesting thing, and I would imagine they're going to be probably favourites to come straight back up. As probably are Burnley. Burnley are going to be well set, I think, as well. Slaven Bilic is their manager, so Soren Dyche has gone. They've got a good group of players, and I should imagine they're going to be fairly near the top of the table as well. Just a couple more bits to go. Looking at the commercial aspect of it. So we didn't make an awful lot of money. Revenue totals there to see. 886,000 on sponsorship. Corporate hospitality 1.5 million. Matchday commercial just over £1 million. Broadcast rights nearly 3 million. Competition prize money 157,000. That was mainly for the FA Cup. What I'm always interested to see is the amount of shirts we've sold. So James Wilson, number 1. Jota, number 2. Emerson Hyman in at number 3. Chekan and Doy in at number 4, with Che Adams in at number 5. The finances have improved somewhat. We are still insecure. We are still £3 million in the red, but we got £5.5 million of prize money from the Championship for finishing 6th and making the playoff final. So that has improved it slightly. Players will need to go out before any can come in, really. I have got a list of players who are going to go. Not going to lie, obviously the likes of Jason Lowe, Craig Gardner, among a couple of others who are either not happy. Lukas Jutkovic is another one who wants to move on. So fine, they can go. They will bring in their respective money, and hopefully will be allowed to spend that money on bringing in new additions. And with a transfer budget of just 91k, we are going to be shopping in the free transfers probably as well. As I mentioned, I have got a list of players I want to have a look at. Players will have to leave before those can come in. We just need to have a good evaluate of the squad, see what we need. Obviously left back is a position that I've identified that we need to strengthen. Middle of the park, we probably need a couple more, but it depends who goes out, and you'll see that in the first episode of season 2, who's come out and who's gone in. And to finish this video on a positive note, James Wilson is signed, sealed and delivered for next season. Only paying £10,000 a week for him. No monthly fee, no unused sub monthly fee. So that is a bargain. So there we go. Lots of facts, lots of figures, lots of information for you to take in there. Hopefully you have done. I took in most of it, I think. Not all in there just yet. But one positive straight off the bat, James Wilson is signed, sealed and delivered. So that is superb news. Hopefully there will be more to come. Lots more to come. There will be a few ins and outs. You will see who they are in the next episode. If you enjoyed today's, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and would like to do so, please click the subscribe button down in the corner. Thank you to all those people who subscribe and watch the videos. Your support is very much appreciated. That was episode 19 of Bringing Back Brum. Information heavy, but enjoyable. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.